Well, hello. This is our Deepakism of the week. And this week we are going to start focusing on something new, or at least a new book. And this book is Ageless Body, Timeless Mind. I love this book. I've read this book, I believe once, and then I go back through it from time to time to read little excerpts and try to get myself, reinvigorated or remotivated to keep top of mind awareness about the theories in this book. This again is centered around quantum physics, and but it's not written like in a really scientific way. It's just that Deepak uses the theories of quantum mechanics, and he uses them to support ageless body, timeless mind. I think you guys know I'm 43 years old, so I don't know if maybe my fascination with the book is the fact that I'm getting older, but I do honestly believe that we are constantly not only being reinvented, but becoming new, if that makes sense. I think our skin changes and becomes completely new every 2 or 3 years, something like that. Cells die and renew themselves daily. We have, dead skin that comes off daily. There's no reason why we have to atrophy with age. There's no reason why sickness and disease has to overcome our bodies with age. I think those are concepts of the world that we live in, but they're not necessarily realities. It's been proven that disorders and disease a lot of times are caused by our own internal conflicts, by stressors in our lives, things that go left, are left unresolved, issues that we don't address, that we internalize, go inside of us and cause disease. They cause hypertension, they cause cancer, they cause brain tumors, they cause, it's not surprising that a lot of women who have either been victims of abuse or have had traumatic relationships end up with, endometriosis or some type of disease that affects their sex organs. People who internalize stress end up with ulcers. That's just not surprising. So this book addresses that, addresses the need to realize that, and shows different ways that I guess you can kind of like slow down the aging process or reverse the aging process. I'm going to read the introduction of the book, and then for this week I'm going to ask you guys to just think about the concept, and then next week I will get started on some exercises. But I think the introduction definitely warrants being addressed. So I'm going to read it. Hopefully I'll have enough time here. So let me try to read quickly. Okay. It is now over 5 years since the first edition of Ageless Body, Timeless Mind was published. More than 2 million people worldwide have read the book, and I continue to receive thousands of letters every month from people who say that the book has changed their perception as well as their experience of aging. Ever since the book was originally published, there has been a dramatic change in the way people are going through the aging process. From time to time in the history of our civilization, people have made major contributions to society in the later decades of life. Picasso, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Leo Tolstoy, George Bernard Shaw, Winston Churchill, and many other luminaries were vital, creative, and youthful in their so-called old age. As I write the introduction to this book, John Glenn is planning to go into outer space at the age of 77. And only a few weeks ago, I saw a woman on television take a skydiving lesson at the age of 90. Today, the fastest growing segment of the American population is over the age of 90, and soon it will be over the age of 100. We do not need to be convinced that something dramatic is happening in the biology of aging. Moreover, research continues to show that the biomarkers of aging, such as blood pressure, bone density, body temperature regulation, muscle mass, strength of muscles, the ability to utilize sugar, sex hormone levels, hearing, immune function, and near-point vision, can all be improved even late in life. In other words, major biomarkers of aging are all reversible. This means aging is reversible. I'm convinced that if you do the exercises in this book, you will dramatically slow down and even reverse the aging process. Over the years, people have asked me to summarize the principles of this book. It is important to recognize that aging is a complex process orchestrated by a number of factors. However, it is possible to summarize the basic principles contained in the pages that follow. 1. Aging is reversible. Biological age does not correspond to chronological age. You can be chronologically 20 years old, but if you're emotionally and physically burnt out, your biology will be that of an old person. Or you can be 70 years old and be physically, emotionally, and spiritually fit, and your biology reflects the stamina and vitality, the creativity, the alertness, and the dynamism of youth. 2. Aging, or entropy, is accelerated by the accumulation of toxins in the body. These toxins occur as the result of a toxic environment. Toxicity or contamination in food or drink, toxic relationships, and toxic emotions. Eliminating these toxins will influence your biological clock in the direction of youth. 3. Physical exercise, including weight training, has direct effect on the biomarkers of aging and will reverse the aging process. 4. Proper nutrition and nutritional supplements, including antioxidants, are very useful adjuncts in slowing down the aging process. 5. Meditation lowers biological age. 6. Love is the most powerful and potent medicine. It heals, but it also renews. People continue to ask me, especially those who have not read the book, what is a timeless mind and how does it influence the biological clock? More and more, I've become convinced that our experience of time directly influences the activity of such a clock. If you're running out of time, your biological clock will speed up. If you have all the time in the world, your biological clock will slow down. In moments of transcendence, when time stands still, your biological clock will stop. The spirit is that domain of our awareness where there's no time. Time in the continuity of memory, which uses the ego as an internal reference point. When we go beyond our ego and enter the realm of our spirit, we break the barrier of time. Ultimately, both the quality and quantity of life depend on our sense of identity. If we have meaning and purpose in our lives and our identity is not tied to a skin-encapsulated ego, then both the quality and quantity of life will be dramatically enhanced. More than any nutritional supplement or exercise, the most important thing you can do to change your life is to practice the following principles. Have your attention on the timeless, the eternal, the infinite. Get your ego out of the way. Be natural. Relinquish the need to hide constantly behind a social mask. Surrender to the mystery of the universe. Have a sense of communion with spirit or divinity. Be defenseless, relinquishing the need to defend your point of view. I wish you good luck with your journey of life. We've met briefly on the Cosmic Highway. We shall meet again. Now, that is the introduction to the book, Ageless Body, Timeless Mind, by Deepak Chopra. You look at him, he's very beautiful. He has looked like that since I was 20. So he looks fantastic. So I think that, there's something to this Ageless Body, Timeless Mind if you don't believe anything else. So anyway, guys, think on this for this week. And next week we will start our exercises on becoming more youthful or maintaining our youth. All right. Have a wonderful week. Be blessed.